Hey, what's up everyone? So as you know, I love to explore color, and as you might know, I also love to explore color in ways that kind of like trick myself, if you will. I like to create situations with the tools at hand to maybe find color palettes that I didn't consider, right? Not just by extracting a palette with CMX2 or something like that, but ways to play with color that maybe sometimes give me like a pleasant surprise, something I didn't see coming. For example, on this shot here, I was really happy with the color grade that I got using CGP. Really cool. There it is off. There it is on. I think the tonalities work really, really well. And I was happy with it, right? Now I have this other shot, which is similar, but not the same. You know, studio, light, white background, et cetera, et cetera. And of course, I can go to CGP. And if I decide, you know what, I like this palette enough, I want to apply it to this shot and see what happens. Now on CGP, I can hit the little lock button down here. That's apply last look. It'll save or copy the last look, and then I can come to this image and hit play, and then I apply it, and there it is. That's exactly the same settings that CGP has on this image on this one, and it's cool. But I don't know that I like, for example, the really cyan highlight looks good on this image over here, but maybe I don't love it on this side. That's fine. I can change it. But let's say I wanted to apply this color palette in a different way. Well, that's where CMX2 comes in. So I've got this palette. I'm still working actively live on my edit. You know what I mean? I have it looks completely done. I don't have to worry about flattening or anything like that. I can go to CMX2, bottom left button, hit analyze. And now I have basic color palette of that image as is. So I can look at more samples and see what's going on. I can smooth it out. And as you can see, it definitely evokes that same palette. Now, if I come to this image and I hit apply, I've applied it in a slightly different way because I've taken basically the same essence of the color palette, but now I've created a gradient map and I've applied it with a gradient map on top of that. So as you can see, it evokes the vibe of this one, but it doesn't necessarily bring on those strong cyan highlights. I did not think this is what I want to do. It's just me playing around, and then I discovered a color grading approach that I hadn't considered for this image. As you can see, it basically off, on, off, on. It adds cool sort of tonal contrast and a very subtle color grade that evokes this one, right? It's not necessarily a copy. I can copy the exact settings. You just saw that, right? But I'm creating a different energy to it stemming from this. Now, it happens to be my own image, but it can be any image. But I like to show that example because sometimes when I get to a shot like this and I think to myself, what am I going to do with the color grade? It's pretty simple. There's neutral colors and red and some skin tone and then white. It's not a whole lot. What do? The first thought I had was the last set I edited. And so I opened this up and I thought, let me apply it over. And I didn't like it directly using CGP copy, but I thought, maybe CMX2. And again, this is just a start. I can keep playing from here, but it's definitely a start that I would not have considered on my own manually. Like, I know exactly what I want to do. I didn't know what I want to do, but I can copy it over. And don't forget on CMX2, you can change things. Like you can put it on color blend mode and make it very subtle opacity and make it maybe just a little bit more faded, but you're still evoking the same sort of energy of the image on the left. You can see off, on, yeah, a little bit of those kind of purple, pink shadows and all that, but you can put it back on soft light, increase the opacity, all kinds of things you can do. Off, on, and you can keep adding layers of whatever else you need. But now I have taken an image that's straight out of camera, this one, right? And I'm not sure what I want to do with the color. And I stole this color or color palette from the left image in a different sort of way using CMX2 instead of just a blind copy. Neither one are better than one another. It's just a way, like I said, to explore color, to kind of trick my brain, to throw me a curveball that I didn't see coming, and who knows what direction it can send you. So that's what's kind of cool about having the different sort of color tools that we have at NBP. CGX also will work. That's more of a randomizer. But if you find something cool, you know, you can copy it over with CGX to another image, but you can extract the palette in CMX2, effectively converting the palette to a gradient map to do all kinds of things. And keep in mind too, if you open up the CMX folder and go to the gradient and click and open up, you can save this as a custom gradient in Photoshop in general to do other things with it, whether you're applying an actual gradient adjustment layer or another gradient map in some other direction. You can mix and match and save the various color explorations, yes, as presets, but also as gradients. You can extract from one, put it on another, so many different color options. So I like to show people what those options are because, hey, people, some of our customers have really come up with some creative ways to do this. And hopefully we'll share some of that too, because it's been kind of amazing the way people explore color with NBP. But anyway, I wanted to give you an idea there. We start on CGP on one image. We really like what's happening. And then we apply it over to another image using CMX2. Just some fun stuff, because like I said, I like to almost trick myself with color exploration, because you never know what I'll find.